Today we are going to be ranking Fortnite YouTubers based on their logos. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with many YouTube channels. So I know the tier list already looks a little bit strange because we have two rows over here, extra and extra. The tier list looked so weird when it was just these categories over here. And I think it's important to note too, I am going to rank them based on how much I personally like their logos. I do not believe out of everyone that we have right here has a bad logo. So we are going from SS all the way to B tier. If you're in the B tier, you still have a good logo. And for also this reason, because I know somebody's going to get butthurt, we are not going to be ranking the B row at all, because somebody's going to have to be last, and I'm going to feel bad about it, okay? So when we talk about someone going in the B tier, it's like, yeah, cool logo, not a ton to say about it. That's what's going to go into the B tier, okay? If you find yourself in the B tier, that does not mean you have a bad logo, and I cannot stress that enough, okay? But we're going to talk about the logos that really stand out. Also, I tried to think, and I tried to add, because I do have a preset tier list for a bunch of YouTubers that I watch and a bunch of YouTubers in general. If you comment down below if there's anybody that can add, I would also appreciate that, okay? Let's get started. Sorry about that long intro. Starting with aggro. I like the Miles Morales, to be honest with you, but it is Miles Morales, and there's not like a ton really building off of that. So we're going to start just with a B tier over here. Aid. I've always thought Aid's logo was super clean. I love the shade of blue. I love how the blue gets a little bit darker as you continue on all the way from the left to the right. I think this is an excellent logo. Super clean, very easy to read. I like the shade of color used. SS tier for Aid. Really like the logo. Ooh, Ali too, man. I love Ali's logo. I love the way the A is designed. I like it's coming out of the circle. I like how it starts within the circle and it's coming out. Very clean, man. Do we want to put him into the SS again? I think I have to. Very good logo, although I do like Aids more than Ali. Let's continue on to Aquish. Not a ton going on there. We're going to put it in the B tier. Arch. Where has Arch been, actually? Has that dude been making videos? Or did he just make the Nick stuff and then take off? Regardless, not a ton there. It's just a Fortnite avatar. We're going to put him in the B tier as well. Aussie Antics. This logo is incredibly recognizable, guys, but I don't really know what it's about. But at the same time, I think it's kind of cool looking. So I like the design. We're going to put it into the A tier. Banana Boy. I'm not sure if this is an anime character or if it's a unique design. So for that reason, we're going to be putting him into the B tier as well. Pork Chop. Now, there is important to mention too with these videos, there's a couple YouTubers here that I have just included because they have made Fortnite YouTubers in the past. Pork Chop is one of those people. Check it out. Description down below. Fantastic channel, okay? Pork Chop. I like the logo. This used to be blue. I think it looks very clean in the red. I like both of them, to be honest with you. I'm going to put this one into the A tier below Aussie Antics. Now, let's talk about Booga. Just a selfie. Is it just a selfie? It's a selfie with like fire around him. I'm just going to leave it to the B tier, okay? Camping Rusher. Guys, as much as I love the Camping Rusher, I don't know what this is supposed to be. It looks like I've never actually like taken the time to really dive into that. Let me bring up the picture a little bit for you guys over here. Okay, hang on. Can we make it a little bit bigger? Can we zoom into this? Hang on. Let's keep going. Can we make it 800? No. 300. There we go. I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to be. It's a guy in a suit. Is this I thought this was a piece of toast this entire time. I hate doing this because I'm not dogging on anybody, okay? I am not doing that. That's not what I'm doing, okay? I just don't understand it. And I don't know what's behind him, like bottles of milk. I'm not sure. So if anybody could shed some light on that, I would appreciate it. We're going to put him into the B tier as well. Same with Clicks. It's just a selfie. Now, Courage JD, I think this is a very clean logo. Very clean. I guess the logo is the line, but I like the shield. I like the 3 stars. I like the color scheme. I think this is an excellent logo. I'm going to put this one right behind Aid. SS tier for that. Crack 22. I think it's just a good logo. Just good. We're going to put this one to the A tier. I'm going to put it right in front of Pork Chop, right behind Aussie Antics. Now, Dagwummy, selfie with a little bit more to it. We're going to put this into the B tier. Daily Clip Central, I think, is a very clean logo. Very clean. Now, of course, the white part isn't around it, and that's the same case for a couple other YouTubers. They might be, I don't know. Regardless, Daily Clip Central, very clean logo. Just the DC. I like the fact that it's the circle. We have the D and then the Clips Central, the C inside the C. Very nice logo. I'm going to put it right behind Aid. SS tier for that one too. Evolve Jake is another one. Oh my god, this might be the cleanest logo of all of them, guys. This, and here's a hard prediction. I think this is my favorite logo. It's just clean. I know I've said this on one of the channels before, guys. My favorite color is gray, and I know how weird that is, but I like the color gray. I like that it gets darker into the light with the green, which is a color I really like. And the EJ, the font is nice. The lines through the text are nice. I think this is just incredibly clean. This is the best logo that we're going to take a look at today, I believe, okay? Oh, crap. I just started watching this channel, guys. Extras. Sorry about that. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I started watching their content. It's very, very good content, okay? But it's Mickey Mouse looking off into the distance, kind of like a selfie, kind of like a Fortnite avatar. We're going to put this one to the B tier, where it's like, and again, we're not hating on any of the B tiers, guys. It's just like, there's more to be built upon. Fortnite, at the time of recording this video, it is April 23rd, 2025. They have the Slurp logo going on right now, and I think this is really clean. I like this one as well, man. We're going to be putting this one into the SS tier. Ooh. Ooh. I like it more than AIDS. We're going to bump Aid down to 3rd place, okay? Now, Mr. Fresh Asian. I don't know what this is. It's just a pickle. We're going to leave that into the B tier. Friendly Machine. I like the snake. I like the text in there. I think it's a little bit better than a B tier. I'm going to put this one low A tier for me, okay? Happy Power. I think it's a great logo. I love the blurred background, and I love the smiley face. I love what Happy Power stands for. Great logo. Great logo. We're going to put Happy Power into the SS tier as well. I like this one. We're going to put it right in front of Courage JD, okay? I didn't expect to have a lot of SS tiers because I think these logos are like getting to the perfect category. You know what, guys? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think Ali A stands with the other one. So we're going to bump Ali A down over to the S tier, and he's going to run the S tier, okay? Head Wolf. I like the wolf head. I like the color scheme. I like the 4. I like the 0. We're going to put this one into low A tier. Low A tier. Hypex. Just the foundation. I don't know what's going on behind the foundation, but we're going to put this one to the B tier as well. iRush Always. I always like this logo. I like the island behind him. I like the sky behind him. I like the mascot. I think this is a very, very clean logo. I've always liked Rush's logo. Okay, we're going to put this one to the S tier as well. I'm going to put it in front of Ali A. iTalk. I know it's a character, but I'm not familiar with who the character is. B tier. Fire Monkey. Good representation. I don't know if it's an avatar too. Is this from somewhere or is it an original design? I wish I could tell you. So we're going to put iTalk, excuse me. We're going to put Fire Monkey into the low A tier as well. It's Jarian. I also don't know what this one's supposed to be. We're going to put this one to the B tier. It's Truly Mystic. A little bit more of the same. I know this is the problem is if these are original designs, then we should bump it up, right? But I think it's just an anime character. Am I wrong? If anybody could shed some light, I would appreciate that. B tier for this one. Now, continuing on to Jackus. I believe this is just Paper Mario. We're going to put that, for that reason, into the B tier as well. Jakey. I like the original design. I know what Jakey looks like personally. And guys, we do have an interview with Jakey on the channel. I would appreciate if you guys go check that out. We had a fantastic talk. But I think this represents him very, very well. His name's Jakey. I like the key and the character and the crown. It's a very, very well-structured logo. We're going to be throwing Jakey's logo into the S tier. I'm going to put it right behind iRush Always. Jojo Josiah. I've always liked Jojo's branding, man. I actually don't know the story behind the watermelon, but I like the stars. I like the color scheme. It all works together. I like the avatar. Jojo has a good logo. I'm going to put him into the A tier. I'm going to put him right behind Aussie Antics. That's where I'm going to throw Jojo. Carlotos has the Gojo picture. We're going to put it in the B tier, okay? And you guys get what I'm saying, man? Like, there's logos that we can't really expand on too much. For that reason, we're going to be putting them into the B tier, okay? Clark Clint Gaming. A very cool... Oh my god, you know what's crazy? Hang on. Hang on. Is this a... Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Is that a KFC bucket? I've never noticed that before. Is that some fried chicken? This guy's always talking about how much he likes fried chicken. I've never noticed it was in his logo before. That's really funny, actually. But Clark Clint, great channel name, inspired by Superman. I like the K. He's ripping off the shirt, too. I think it's pretty well done. We're going to throw this one into the A tier. Actually, I kind of like it. It kind of like looks like the same art style as JoJo. I will say, though, I do like JoJo's logo a little bit more than Clark's. I'm going to put them right next to each other. I like JoJo's logo a little bit more than Clark's. Now, Lachlan, here's the weird thing, okay? Out of all of the selfie ones, I actually like his because I like the color scheme. I like the design behind him. So we're going to bump him a little bit above a B tier into the A tier, but it still is a selfie. So we're going to put him low A tier, okay? Laser Beam, it's just a picture of his face. B tier. Little Smurf. It's a Smurf on a suit. we're gonna put this one in the B tier as well. I'm gonna leave it right there. Loot Station though. Loot Station. I love Loot Station's logo. This accurately represents who Loot Station is, what his content is, what he does with the maps, and it's very clean. I have yellow in my own logo. Oh, we should have ranked my logo too. That would have been fun. Why don't I have myself on any of this? Oh, you know what? I'm going to add it. So we just ended up adding myself to the bottom of the tier list over here, and we are going to be talking about that. But also, I would love to add more YouTubers to this. So if you are a YouTuber yourself, or if you know somebody that I missed, please comment down below. I would love to add to these types of videos because I plan on making more Fortnite YouTuber tier list type things, okay? Let's continue on though. Like I was talking about Loot Station, I have yellow in my own logo. I also like the colored yellow. The gold peely with the background behind it and all the XP logos. I think this looks very, very nice. I'm going to put this one to the S tier. I'm going to put it right in front of Allier. Poor Allier has been getting bumped down, but Allier belongs into the S tier, okay? Loser Fruit. I like the strawberry. I think it's good. I think it's good. This one's going to go into the A tier. I'm going to put this one into the top of A tier. I like Loser Fruit's logo. Now for McCreamy. I don't know. Like, is this icing on him? Let me bring it up a little bit for you guys. Let me bring it up. Where is McCreamy over here? Sorry about that, guys. 1 second. McCreamy. Let's zoom in a little bit. It's most I've zoomed in. Yeah, it's icing. Okay. It's all like a cake land. I never really like looked too much into McCreamy before. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. It's okay. I'm going to put this one to the A tier. I'm going to put it right. We're going to put it right behind Friendly Machine. That's what we're going to throw him. Now, Mortal Snow, it's a quick drawing. B tier for that one. And just because, guys, we're going to mix up the B tier over here because I know somebody is going to get pissed off at being last place, whoever it is. We're going to leave the camping rusher there. Mr. JOY, Selfie, B tier. Mustard Place, a little bit more of the same. It's just mustard. We're going to put this in the B tier as well. Nick A30. I think this is a very clean logo. Nick A30 is Canadian, has the A logo. Nick A30 is in his name. I like the design of the font. I like it. I really have always enjoyed the clouds on Nick A30's logo. I think it's very clean. I think it's very cool. I'm going to put Nick A30's logo. Ooh, we are going to put Nick A30's actually right behind Evolve Jake's. I really like Nick A30's logo. Ooh, that's a toughie. That gives Evolve Jake the best competition yet. Nick Merckx, it's an avatar drawn of himself. So we're going to put that right behind Lachlan. Ninja, Selfie. Except he has an intense face looking at him, man. We're going to put this one into the B tier as well. Passion, Fort Movies. I like, and this is an original character, but the problem is this an edited version of Gia? I don't know. I know Gia. Is Gia the actual name of the Fortnite skin? I just know the character in the movies, in the films that he makes. Regardless, I don't know if this is edited or not. If it is just a Fortnite character, for that reason, we're going to be putting it into the B tier. PBJ. I like the Fortnite clouds. I like the font for PBJ. We're going to put PBJ into the A tier. I'm going to put PBJ right behind Pork Chop. We're going to put PBJ right there, okay? Now, is this Peterbot? Is this Peterbot? Let me see. Yeah, it's Peterbot. Okay. Sorry, I don't follow Peterbot, and I keep meaning to take a look at his content. People talk about that being good, but it's just him competitively gaming. We're going to put him in the B tier. Pizzo. It's an okay logo. It's okay. We're going to put this one to the A tier. I'm going to put it right. You know what? Ooh, this is tough. I'm going to put it right in front of Pork Chop. Okay. PlayStation Grenade. I've always loved this logo. Very clean logo. And guys, I just realized my face cam's covering some of the people in the A tier. We are going to be fixing that moving forward with different videos, okay? So for now, we're going to be bouncing around like, okay, when I'm done, I'm going to be showing you, okay, this is everybody that's in the A tier just so you can see. And I'm still pressing the wrong logo, the wrong OBS scenes. PlayStation Grenade, though, has always been a very clean logo. I love the buttons in the middle. I love how the PlayStation controller is turning into a grenade. And I love the color choice of the background representing PlayStation. Very good logo. We are going to be putting PlayStation Grenade right behind Nick A30. SS tier for that logo. Pojo. I don't know what the skull's representing. That's the problem. But I do like the font. Can you call it a font? Yeah, you guess you can call it a font because I don't know if it was like painted on the logo. But I like the headphones. I like the character. This one's going to go into the A tier. I'm going to put Pojo right. We're going to put him right behind Friendly Machine. Okay, Postbox Pat. Another logo that I have loved for a very long time. I don't know if this is what Postbox Pat looks like, but I like the avatar. I like the way that it's made. I like the color scheme. I like the glasses. I just think it's a really clean, cool looking logo. This one is also going to go into the SS tier. I'm going to put it, guys, I'm putting it right behind PlayStation Grenade. I love Postbox Pat's logo. Now, Prospering, it's just a P, but I don't want to say it's just a P and then put it in the B tier like we're talking about a Selfie or Fortnite character. It represents him, man. Like, it's a cool looking P. So I'm going to put this one actually right in front of Pizzo. We're going to put it right in front of Pizzo, okay? Let's continue on to Pro Zero. It's kind of similar like I was just talking about with Prospering. Pro Zero is like, it's just some glasses, but there's a little bit more to it. I like the little design over here. I don't know the story behind the glasses. That's a little bit of a problem. If anybody, like, if I'm talking about your logo and there's something that I missed about your logo, please let me know in the comments. But I'm going to bump this one up to the A tier from the B tier. I'm actually going to put it, right in front of Prospering. I think that fits, okay? Rembrandts. I like that, and sorry, I'm going to put it over an extra over here. I'm going to move them up from over here. I like the custom design. I like, and I would imagine that this is a play button with Rembrandts going through it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to put this one to the A tier. I'm going to put Rembrandts. We're going to put him right in front of Headwolf. We're going to pop him in right there. And don't worry, guys. Again, I will be moving my face cam as we continue on talking about this. Now, Restro. I think it's a clean logo. Very clean. I like the way the R is designed, and I like the background for it. Very cool. Very clean. I'm actually going to put this one. I'm going to put Restro right in front of Crack 22. Okay, let's continue on to Scenario. I like this logo too. I think it's clean. To be honest with you, I don't know exactly what it is. It looks like from here, it looks like a gnome, but if it's not that, I'm going to look like a big fat idiot, okay? So, I just like the design of it, and we're going to put it into the A tier. I'm going to split it between Pork Chop and PBJ. That's where we're going to put Scenario's logo. Now, Cyan. I like Cyan's logo. I've always liked his color scheme that he used, and I like the way his S is designed, and it's become so, like, unique to Cyan. I've always liked it. I like his last logo as well. I like the updates to the logo, and I like the way he intertwines it with his channel as well. I'm going to put Cyan. I'm going to put Cyan right, actually, I'm going to have him run the A tier. I like Cyan's logo a lot. Now, Straw Desert HD. I have always really thought his logo was clean. The color scheme for it is perfect. I know I'm saying perfect as if like there's a right answer to it, but it just looks really nice. Along with the mask that he has, I think it's super cool. This one is going to go into the S tier. I'm going to put him ahead of Rush. I really like Straw Desert's logo, okay? Shinna, Fortnite character, B tier. Same with CO, Fortnite character. We're going to put in the B tier as well. Slaybet. I always thought it was a pretty unique draw, and to me, it looks like it was a drawn logo. I always thought it was very unique, and I like the shade of red coming off of Slaybet. I think it's a cool logo. I'm going to put this one right. I'm going to put him right behind Pojo, okay? Littlest Snail. Avatar, drawn with the snail. I like the sky. I like the style of it. Very unique. We're going to put this one into the A tier as well. Where am I going to throw her? Let's see. I'm going to throw her right behind Pizzo, okay? Now, Somerset, it is a selfie. We're going to put it right there. Cypher PK. Very clean. Very clean. To the point. The Oni mask is part of his branding, and it's always looked really good, man. The shade of red that he used along with the shade of red on the mask always looked very nice. This one is going to go into the S tier. I'm going to put it at the bottom of S tier, though, okay? Let's continue on to Tabor Hill. I like the shield. I like that, the tag is going around the shield. I just can't tell what's inside the shield. You know what? Let me take a look and see if we can bring that up just a little bit. Let's see. Let's dive into this logo just a little bit. What is it? I still can't really tell. That if anybody knows what's in there, I would appreciate it. Looks like some sort of skull over here. I don't know what these red things are, but regardless, it's an okay looking logo. I'm going to put Tabor Hill into the A tier. I'm actually going to put Tabor Hill right below Fire Monkey, okay? That's where we're going to throw Tabor Hill. Let's continue on over to Tater. I don't know if this is a anime character or not. I don't think it is. It looks like an original drawing, but regardless, I've always really liked the stars and the shade of pink used for this. I think it's a cool looking logo. I like the little horns coming out of the hat. Very cool logo. I'm going to put this one to the A tier. Where are we going to put Tater at? We're going to put Tater. We're going to split Tater right behind Aussie Antics. I like this logo. Sorry, Jojo. Bumping you down a little bit. TDSX. I always thought TDS had a clean logo. I like the purple at the top. I would imagine it's a little bit similar to the Fortnite Storm. I like the X. It's weird to think like, okay, you have a logo over here and the logo's glowing. So I'm going to put TDSX into the A tier as well. I'm going to put TDSX right right behind Restro. That's where we're going to throw TDSX, okay? Now, Tensor. I feel like this wasn't always his logo for some reason, but I always thought it was cool. It's a logo of him, but I think it's a little bit better of a drawn avatar than what we've been talking about with a couple people. I like the crown. I like how happy he looks. It kind of looks like him too. I mean, not kind of. It does look like him too. This one's also going to go into the A tier. I'm going to put Tensor. Actually, I think it's a really clean logo. I'm going to put it at the top of A tier. I was thinking like maybe behind Cyan. I think it's really cool. That Denver guy. Rest in peace. I miss that Denver guy, but it's very unique. Very unique with the background, very unique with the blank face and the headphones. I think it fits very well, especially the white background and the white shirt. I've always thought this is a very clean logo. This one is also going to go into high A tier. I'm going to put that Denver guy. Actually, sorry, Cyan, bumping you down again. We're going to put him right in front of Cyan. The Smith Plays. Does the Smith Plays still upload? I know he moved on to Call of Duty content, but I always watched this channel, man. I always really enjoyed his content. Gets the job done. I like the shade of blue. I like if it's a star or a glow on the T. I always thought it was very clean as well. This one is also going to go into the A tier. I'm going to put the Smith Plays. Where are we going to put this one? We're going to put the Smith Plays. Actually, we're going to split Clark and JoJo up over here. We're going to put it right dead center in the middle. Tim the Tatman. I know this is, again, the face. And I don't mean to knock any people with just the face. I shouldn't be doing that. But I was like, okay, selfie, you know what? We're going to put it down. But I actually do like the way that Tim the Tatman is like behind him. I think it's a cool looking logo, man. So we're going to give him a little bit of a bump that Lachlan did not get. Okay? We're going to put Tim the Tatman right. Actually, I really like his logo, man. I think it's really nice. I'm going to put him high A tier. I'm going to put him right behind Cyan. High A tier. Top 5 gaming. Always been a very clean logo. Love the controller with the hands. Very nice shade of red. Similar to Cypher PK. Gets the job done. Very iconic logo. This one's going to go into the S tier. I'm going to put it actually right in front of Cypher. That's where we're going to throw top 5 gaming. Now, Tricky, if I'm not mistaken, this is just a picture. It's a picture representing the Chad that Tricky is, man. Let's go. We're going to put him in the B tier, okay? Toon Spider. Guys, I've always loved Toon Spider's logo. I think it's very clean. I like the spider with the like on the face with the headphones. I'm a fan of gray. Actually, we have very similar colors, him and I. Look at that. Very similar, okay? I've always thought his logo was incredibly clean. We're going to put him into the S tier as well. I'm going to put Toon Spider. Where are we going to put Toon Spider at? I don't know. We're going to put him. Is he better than Rush? I'm going to go with no. We're going to split up Rush and Jakey. Very clean logo, though. Like, you're in the S tier, man. Like, I like it a lot. Twisty Chase. I also like Twisty's logo. I like a lot that... Here, let me bring it up for you guys. Let me bring it up. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this, okay? I like that he's lacking the T on the Twisty Chase. I think it's a very nice touch. So we have the T, Wisty, Chase. I like it. Plus, I like, I would imagine that this is a little bit similar to a Fortnite or Marvel comic background. I always thought it was clean, man. I thought it was well designed. I'm going to put Twisty Chase into... Ooh. We're going to put him into the A tier. I'm going to put him right... No, I'm going to put him... Okay, it's splitting between Cyan. Do I like his logo more than Cyan? I like Cyan's just a tiny bit more. That's where we're going to throw Twisty Chase, okay? And we're going to drag everybody else up to the extra over here. Let's continue on over to Typical Gamer. I always forget that's Typical Gamer's logo. I don't know if it's supposed to be like an 8-ball with a T. I've never really understood it, to be honest with you. And I mean no disrespect towards it. I just I wish I could know a story behind it or something. So we're going to put this one into the A tier. It's okay looking. I'm going to put him right... We're going to split up Lachlan and Nick Merckx a little bit. I like Lachlan's I like Lachlan's background. We're going to put that, Nick Merckx down there. Now, Watts. I thought this was clean, too. I thought it was clean. I like the hat, and I like the oh, crap, I'm having a blank. What's that piece called on the eyes? I'm going to look like such an idiot, man. We're going to throw Watts into the A tier. I'm going to put him right in front of Rem. Now, continuing on, 0BR. I don't know what character this is. I imagine it's just some sort of anime character. Is this something from Invincible or something? What am I missing? Spider-Man? I don't know. Regardless, we're going to put it in the B tier. Now, we're going to shuffle up the B tier, although I did not rank the B tier, and I like all of your logos. There's just only so much we can talk about when we're talking about profile pictures, facial pictures, anime characters, and that's why we're going with that, okay? That's why you guys are in the B tier. I do not want to hear anybody complaining about that, because I respect your logos, I respect the artwork, and finally, myself. Where are we going to put the Clen logo? I like my logo. Especially with the branding with all the different channels. I think it's clean where we just change up the one little piece over there. I'm going to put the Clen logo. It's definitely not S tier, but it's A tier. I'm going to put my own logo. Ooh. Where am I going to throw myself? Because I like these ones more. Huh. That's tough. I'm going to put mine right. I'm going to put mine in between Tensor and that Denver guy. I like my logo. I like my logo. It's going to sound egotistical, but I like it. So I'm ranking it pretty high, okay? Let me know what you think about my logo down below. And I just realized how out of... I never realized how out of place the center is on it. We're rolling with it, though. It's been my logo forever, okay, guys? This is the official rankings for how I feel about every single Fortnite YouTuber's logo on it. Please let me know if there's anybody I missed, and this is what the other part looks like. We're covering Tedious, Clark, Restro, and Cracked, I believe. Let me see. Yep. Sorry, guys. We're covering, yeah. But the best logo, in my opinion, in the Fortnite space is Evolve Jake, with an extremely close second being Nick 830. I would love to know what you guys think about this down below. Thank you very much for watching. Why don't you check out one of these two other tier list videos that we did talking about Fortnite YouTubers. We have quite a few of them, and we haven't done one of these in a while. I'd love to have you over there. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care.